Welcome to another game of Too Many Bones. Today we're going against Gendricks as a Tantrum. Let me read the flavor text over here. Gendricks, ready to torch his own kind if it gives him an edge in battle. Gendricks is well known throughout the region as a ruthless and dangerous leader. His lair is said to contain mysterious pillars controlled by his staff, but no creature has lived long enough to confirm this legend. We need 8 progress points, and we need to defeat him by day 10. We have 4 different types of baddies here, and so I have set up all the encounters here. Everything's set up. I'm just gonna quickly shuffle this again without looking. And we have the trove loot here. Give this a quick shuffle. Okay, and we have the baddies here. So we're just gonna do a quick Okay, so everything is shuffled. I have 4 health here. I'm going to do the medium difficulty where I get 1 health and 1 training point. So I will increase my health by 1, take 1 chip here, and 1 stat, and I'm gonna give myself a defense. And of course, I need my rage die over here. And yeah, we're ready to go. We are on day 1 over here. And we check the first card. By the way, this is a base game only with the premium chips and the tray. And everything else, the contents and everything, they're all just straight base game. Leaving Ovender, only 12 hours till dawn and the send-off ceremony that will no doubt change the lives of every remaining Gearlock. Weapons and supplies are ready to go, but the night is young and adrenaline fills the veins. It's clear no sleep will be had tonight. There's sure to be some shady peddlers in dark alleys, ready to deal in loot. Then again, some last-minute training could pay a nice dividend by morning. What to do? Choice number 1, squeeze in some last-minute self-improvement. This is a peaceful encounter, gives 2 training points. Second option, shake down a shady peddler. Each Gearlock in party may draw 2 loot and choose 1 to keep, and this is 1 training point. And they both offer a progress point. I'm gonna go with the very first option. That gives me 1 progress point, like this, and then it gives me 2 training points, and I'm going to give myself another defense. So let's roll it. It's a bone, so let me re-roll it, and it's another bone, so I essentially failed. Then what would I do? What I could do is then go for my attack. So I have 1 defense and go for an attack. And I succeeded the attack. So I get 1 attack. And at this point, I'll give myself 1 dex. Okay. And that's day 1. And now we move on to day 2. No, before we move on to day 2, actually, we can scout the area. So let me roll this die over here. So I rolled a 3, which means I can reveal a 1-point baddie. And it's an orc peon with rage 1. this minion is not bad, so I'm gonna keep the minion over there. And now we're on day 2. Hardly out the gate. 15 steps into the journey. 15 steps, and already a gearlock boot is struck through by an arrow. Luckily, no toes were killed. Teeth are clenched, and a painful tug is made while looking around in embarrassment. Yow! Now sufficiently ticked, it's time to return the favor to the ominous figures at the edge of the woods. A commotion breaks out atop the city wall, interrupting all thoughts. Guards have now spotted the brazen intruders and are notching their arrows. Their help is at the ready. Like it or not, this adventure is underway. First choice, hail the guards for help. BQ is baddie points. At the start of each round, arrows from the wall deal 1 true damage. Choice 2, it's time to show Obinder what gearlocks are made of. And BQ is baddie points. And the second one offers you a training point additionally. And in both of them offer 1 progress point, 1 training point, and 1 loot. So I'm going to go with the second option. And that means we get to make the board here. So we have Orc Peon and Orc Grunt, and he has raiding. Okay. So Rage 1 does, if this minion is not at full health, he will have 1 additional attack die. And what raiding does is he gets 1 extra attack die for every additional orc type on the battle mat. So since there are 2 orc types here, this one would get 2 attack, 1 defense, and this one, he's at full health, so he just has 1 attack. Now this one has a health of 4 health like this. One is 3. This other one is 2. I am gonna go right over here, and I'm gonna roll my initiative die, and I rolled a 5. Nice roll. So, and I trigger my before battle ability, put this rage die up here, and I am ready to fight now. So it's round 1, Tantrum goes, and oh, by the way, these should be all over here. The axe collector die and the body count die, they should be filled, and we are now ready to go. So I am going to roll 4 die, 4 attack die against this one. Let's go. And I rolled 4 damage, which means that's sufficient to kill him right away. That's great. And I move my rage die by 0.2 since I attacked. And now it's the Orc Grunt's turn. He's going to come down and he's going to roll an attack and defense. His rating does nothing because I took out the other Orc. So he's going to go. And he rolled 1 bone and 1 attack. And he damages me for 1, and that means I get to increase my rage die like that, and actually I also get a body count for killing the other orc. And now we move on to round 2. So my plan is to roll a defense and roll 3 dice over here, and my goal will be to get the axe collector backup plan ability so that I can put this axe up to value of 3 before I end the battle. So I am going to attack or roll, hoping for more bones. Okay, so I rolled a bone, and although I rolled 3 attack here, because I'm just gonna apply 1 attack like this, or actually I'm gonna apply all 3 of them like so. So he's dead, or no, he loses 3 HP. Now he's at 1. I'm at 4 HP, and because I attacked, I get to move this up another tick, which I'm gonna use because this offers 3 bones, and in total I have 4 bones. And that means I get to trigger my Axe Collector backup plan ability, which is I get to move this up to 3. That's great. So that ends my turn. Of course, my skill here is exhausted, and it's his turn. He's gonna roll 1 defense, 1 attack, and he deals 1 damage to me, and he gets 1 defense. And we're on round 3. It's my turn. I'm not even worried at this point. I'm just gonna roll all attack, and that's more than sufficient to take him out. And we are done day 2. Great. Let me get cleaned up here. Okay, so I need to move up my body count because I killed the other one and I forgot to do that. And now we move on to the reward phase. We get 2 training, we get 1 progress point, and I'm gonna draw loot first. And this is Zephyr Seeds, heal for 2. That's great. This is really good. Healing for 2, it'll come handy later on. And I get 2 training points. And for training points, I'm gonna attempt the defense again. 1 defense roll, and there we go. Great. That's a success. And I am going to give myself another dexterity like this. So I'm at 5 dex, 4 attack, 2 defense. Okay, and now it's the recovery phase, and I am going to heal for 2 additional health, so that I'd be at 5. Great, so we finished day 2, and now we move on to day 3. Let's read the encounter card. Chasing the Ciberon. The Ciberon River, a glistening vein of trade running the length of Daylor, playfully beckons as it shimmers in the daylight up ahead. But with so few bridges in these parts, this crossing is an obvious spot for enemy scouts and traps. A journey of this importance leaves only 2 options. Tucking the ears and trying to blend in is risky but efficient. A boat at dusk carries less chance of discovery but requires business with the Molnor, a trading syndicate with their own set of drawbacks. Okay, so we have 2 options here. Tuck your ears and walk like a commoner. Roll a d6 for each gearlock in party. On any 1 to 2, your party is spotted. Find the first tyrant encounter in your deck and place it on top. Shuffle the remaining cards and keep them underneath. And this gives 1 additional progress point and 1 training point. Hire the Molnor. Molnor are surprisingly easy to work with. Not only do they drop us safely on the east bank of the river under the cover of darkness, they also offer a trove loot as gift. Maybe our success is good for business. And both are peaceful encounters. And notice that Gendricks requires 8 progress points, and it's by day 10. So that's cutting very close. So I'm gonna need all the progress points possible. So I'm gonna choose the first one. and I'll have to roll a D6 right here. Let's go. And I rolled a 3. Great. So I don't have to put the Tyrant Encounter card on the top of my encounter deck. So let's move to the reward phase. 2 progress points and 1 training point. So 2 progress points. Now I'm at 4 progress points. That's very good. And 1 training point. And I'm going to increase my health to 6. Okay, and that's day 4. And now we're on day 3. And now we're on. No, we're not on day. We forgot to do the recovery phase. Now, and also I forgot to give myself 1 health. So that's 6. And we get to roll. We're going to scout. We like the loot. We're not going to search for another loot. We like the loot. So let's go. It's a 1. So we reveal a 1-point baddie. And it's a weakened one. And it's a dragon whelp. So I honestly think this one might be a pretty bad one, although it only has 2 health. I could kill it with my axe collector ability immediately, but he has an initiative 5 and he could roll some defense, which might get a bit annoying. So, and he has 2 attack. I'm gonna get rid of the dragon whelp, and so it goes on the bottom of my 1 stack over here, like that. Okay, and now we're on day 4, right? We should be on day 4. And let's read the encounter card here. Risky payoff. The Ebon, evil as they are, still show a strange cross-species royalty. Trolls won't hesitate to call for help from an orc, a kobold, or even bog scum. A fight may look winnable, but it's often not worth the risk. Luckily for me, creatures of the Ebon almost always have a price. I wonder if the menacing figure ambling toward me can simply be bribed with something shiny in exchange for safe passage. Unfortunately, if he has friends hiding in those bushes, they might be waiting to take a whole lot more than a shiny object. Okay, so stand your ground and fight. BQ is baddie points. At the end of rounds 3 to 5, roll a d6. 1 to 3, add a 1-point baddie to the bottom of the BQ. 4 to 6, no baddies join. Okay. And it gives 1 additional training point and 1 loot. Maybe a peace offering is worth a shot. If you have loot to offer, choose 1 and place it on the battle mat. Roll a d6. 1 to 3, loot is taken, but baddie is not satisfied. Make encounter choice again. Oh. 4 to 6, loot is taken and baddie leaves. No battle today. Oh. So I'm out. Honestly, I think so. We're on day 4, 4 baddies. We're pretty strong. We have body counts. We have axe collector. I think we can manage to fight baddies here. And during round 3 and 5, you just add 1 at the bottom of the BQ, which means that they'll go on the bottom of the initiative meter. I don't think that's a terrible. So I'm okay with going with choice 1. So we're going to do that. And that means we have to set up the battle queue. So first minion here, second minion here, third minion here, and 4th minion here. Okay, so we have first one here. We have the troll brute. He has thick skin 1, careless, 3 HP, and 1 of each attack and defense. Initiative 1. Okay, and bog frog has 4 HP, poison 2. And the kobold tracker has compound and hardy. These ones are a bit tricky to kill. And this one has 2 HP and same one. So let's set up. Okay, so we have set up the initiative meter here. So these two will go first, and then this one, then that one. And it'll be hard to kill this one and that one. So, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here and try to take this one out first. And the bog frog won't be able to get to me because he can only move 2 spaces, so that's very good. And we can slowly take out the kobold tracker by throwing our axes as well. So I like that plan, and that's why I'm gonna start here. And I will roll. I will first get my rage die up there, and I'll roll my initiative die, and I get a 4. So I'm in the very middle over here, and we are ready to go. So kobold number 3 goes, and he is going to have 1 attack die because it's compound 1 and 1 damage. So I take 1. So I'm at 5 health. And now it's the other kobold. He goes, he's gonna attack me. And he also does 1 damage, so I'm at 4. Not too good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to use my body count to heal back up to 2. I'm gonna play it safe. Oh, and by the way, because I took 2 hits, I can increase this to 2 over there. And I have 5 dex, and I have the axe collector. So because this one's hardy, I want to take him out first. I'm gonna use my axe collector ability and throw 2 damage to him, but he has hardy, so he only takes 1. And I am going to use 1 dex to go, so I have 4 left. I'm going to roll 2 attack dice and 2 defense. Okay, let's go. Hopefully I roll at least 1 damage. And great, I rolled exactly 1. So I get to place this up here and deal 1 damage to the kobold, and now he's gone. And I get 1 body count, and yep, that's it. And now it's the second dude. It's the frog dude, and I'm going to make him walk down here like this. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's that, and now it's this guy's turn. Now he does have Thick Skin and Careless. Thick Skin just reduces the amount of damage you can take by 1. So Thick Skin says ignore the first number of damage this unit would take this turn. So during that turn, he reduces the first damage. So the first damage he would take. So if he takes 2 damage during his turn, then Thick Skin wouldn't apply to the second attack. That's how I interpret it, so I'm gonna go with that. And Careless essentially makes him take true damage, so that's not prevented. So Thick Skin wouldn't prevent Careless damage as well. So that's essentially how he works. He's gonna roll 1 defense and 1 attack. So let's go. And he rolls 1 attack and 1 defense. And obviously, I'm going to defend it with this. I actually should have increased this die up to 1.6 because No. It should be 1.6 because I took 2 damage and also I attacked. And whenever I attack, I have to up the rage point by 0.2. So I should be at 1.6. Okay. So now we're on round 2. And it's the kobold's turn. He's gonna go. Now he has a compound of 2. So he's gonna roll 2, and he only deals 1 damage. So I take 1, and which means I'm up to 1.8. Okay. And it's my turn. Now I'm debating on whether I should just execute one of the baddies here. So I have to kill him first if possible. So it makes sense that I try to run towards him and execute. But then the bog frog would get to me and deal poison damage, which also is pretty bad. So the question is, am I scared of the bog frog more than the kobold tracker? That's the real question over here right now that I'm facing. So I believe that I am scared of the bog frog a bit more. Yeah. So I'm actually going to go down here once. So that's 1 dexterity. I have 4 left, and I'm gonna use this to execute the bog frog. Kill him. And because to execute, I can do it it's not really an action or anything. I can kind of do it after moving. And I'm going to throw my axe towards the kobold, deal 1 damage, and I am going to roll, right? So wait, so I could have 1, 3, yeah. So I'm just gonna roll 2 defense. Oh, and I get 1 body count, and there's no rage die, so that's fine. All right, let's roll 2. I get 2 defense. Good. That's good enough for me. And there we go. He's dead. And now it's this one's turn. He's going to come down here. He's going to roll 1 attack. And he's going to deal 2 damage. Wow. Okay, quite strong. And now it's round 3. So at the end of round 3 and 5, roll a d6. Okay, at the end. So I might actually be able to end this game, this round. So let's see. So the kobold is gonna go. He's gonna roll 3 attack dice, which is not good. Hopefully I don't take too much damage here. Wow. Oh my goodness. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So luckily I have 1 health left. Wow. Whew. Okay, so I have 1 health left. And wow, that was a brutal roll. Okay. So I am going to have to heal up for sure to be safe. Heal up. So I had 2 body counts. I can heal up to 3 like this. Now I can use body count multiple times in a turn, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, it says if at any time on his turn body count is greater than 0, he may claim this number and gain it in HP. So yeah, I think doing it more than once during a battle is fine as long as I have the count here. So it's my turn. I'm going to throw the axe and take the kobold out. Very happy with him being out. And I have 5 dex. I'm gonna roll 2 defense and 3 attack. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I rolled 2 bones and 2 damage. So it would remove 1 of his defense, but because he's got thick skin, it won't penetrate towards him. So I get 1 defense like that, and he's okay like that. And I am going to use my axe collector ability to get more axe counts. So now I'm at 3. So this dude goes, he's gonna go roll these 2, and he rolls 1 of each, and he takes 1 defense die from me. And now, at the end of round 3 to 5, roll a d6. Okay, let's roll a d6. If I roll 1 to 3, then 1 point baddie is added. 3, okay, so we get 1 dude here. So, and it's a clay golem. So this one would go into day 2 here. And he has he's just gonna go at the very bottom here. Like this. And he has 5 health. Wow, okay. This is gonna be a long battle. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hopefully I make it. It's round 4, and I go first. I'm gonna throw the axe towards him. He's gonna take 2 like that. And I am going to roll 3 attack and 2 defense again. Okay. Oh, so when I killed the Cobalt Tracker, I should have actually gained 1 body count, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I should have taken 1. And therefore, I'm gonna use this to gain 1 health, just to be on the safe side, you know? And let's roll. So I'm at 4 HP. And, oh yay, I took him out. So I take 1 defense, 1 bones, and 4 attack. So, oh no, I didn't take him out. So that's 1, and therefore he takes 3 damage, but thick skin prevents 1. So he is at 1 HP. Okay, he's almost down. He's at 1 HP. Okay, and that's the end of my turn, and it is the troll's turn. He's gonna roll these 2, and any bones? No bones. Okay, so he gets 2, and he gets 1 attack against me, and I block it with 1 defense. And now it's this guy's turn. He's gonna go 1, 2, and he's gonna roll 1 attack. And he rolls 1, so I take 1 damage. Okay. And it is round 5. Okay, it's round 5. Wait, is it round 5? Wait. At the end of round 4. Okay, not round 4 yet. So at the end of round 4. So we have to roll the d6 again. So it's round 4. And it's a 6. Great. So no baddie is added. That's great. And now we move this to round 5. And it's my turn. And I really do want to kill him. So I'm going to roll 4 attack and 1 defense. hopefully I can take this guy out. Right? And great, that's enough to take him out. So it takes out his defense by 2, and then thick skin and 2 damage, and he only has 1 HP, so he is dead. Great. And in addition, I rolled 2 defense. Very safe. That's good. I think we got this here. And he's gonna roll his attack die, and he rolls a bone. That does not hurt anyone. And at the end of round 5, we're gonna roll a d6, and it's a 4, so no baddies join. Now we're on fatigue round. Okay. So on fatigue round, everyone takes 1 damage at the start of the round. So I'm at 2, and he's also at 2. I'm very happy that I threw the axe at him. So what I'm gonna do is roll 4 attack and 1 defense. Okay. And that will be enough to take him out. So I forgot when I took out the troll, I should have taken 1 body count, and after killing him, I get another 1, so I'm at 2. And that marks the end of the battle. It's a success for me. Okay. Oh, no. So I need to... I'm at 2 health, yeah. I'm at 2 health. Okay, so now we move on to the reward phase. So we move on to the reward phase, and we get 1 progress point. So we're at 5 progress points, and we take 2 training points and 1 loot. So I'm going to take the loot first. And it's fresh bog meat. In battle, heal yourself for 5 HP, then add a 2 poison effect die on your gear lock. Wow, okay. I don't know how good that is, but okay. So that's my other item. I might want to get rid of it if I can. And I am going to take 2 training points. And I like the idea of having 1 rage die. 1 additional rage die. Or, because rage die can give me additional HP, right? Yeah. And the ability to execute if necessary. Let me get rid of these 2 first. And obviously I return this. Like a worm, like a wolf. You know, I think I am gonna get 1 rage die. Up my rage die, and... No, hold on. You know, I think I still need a little bit more dexterity and health, just so that I can roll these all at once. But let me just think through. Yeah, so I'm going to actually increase my health by 1 and increase my dex by 1, like that. I just want to be on the safer side and be able to roll everything if possible. So that's going to be it. And now we move on to the rest phase, and I'm going to heal back up to my full health. So wait, because I upped my health, I'd be at 3 health, and I would recover up to 7. And that's it. And we're on day 5. Okay. Well, let's read this. A trap of my own making, too big and too many. I could never overpower or outrun them. Either this works or my journey ends before the sun sets. The plan? Be my own bait. What could possibly go wrong? The trap is set just as the golden sun is beginning to sink, which I pray helps obscure my hasty work of covering the freshly excavated pit. Now I just need to screech like a wounded griffin, stand in plain sight, and hope they don't simply jump over the trap before tearing me limb from limb. Okay, be the bait, be the bait. Add 2 5-point baddies. As baddies enter the battle mat, roll d6 for each. 1 to 2, trap does nothing. 3 to 6, baddie is stunned for first 2 rounds. Okay. Second choice, maybe I shouldn't be the bait. If you decide it's best to get in your own trap and fight around your spikes. 5-point baddies, you have surprise. Baddies take 1 true damage anytime they move to a new position on the battle mat. Okay, so I am going to take the first one where I fight 2 5-point baddies and roll d6, hoping to stun them both. Okay, and this is very good, offers very good rewards. So let's reveal 2. So first one is a troll sage. Okay, so he has 6 HP, 4 initiative, 2 attack, 1 defense, inspire 1, and it has to roll a bone, and thick skin 1. Okay, he doesn't look terrible. And oh, this one looks terrible. So this is break, corrosive. Oh my goodness. Okay, 3 attack, 2 defense, and 7 health. So this one should be a very difficult one to fight. Okay, so I am going to roll the d6. Hopefully I get to roll not a 1 or 2. So for this one, I'm gonna roll a d6, and it's a 5. Yes, that's a win right there. And he's stunned. I believe this is stunned. Let me just double check. Yep, so he's stunned, and we go for this dude. And he is also stunned. Great. Okay. So they both start stunned. And my goal would be to take out this one as quickly as possible. And let's look at my initiative die. And I'm at 4. Great. So I'm at the top here. And I take my rage die up here. Wow, seriously, what could go wrong? This is great. First things first, I am going to roll, use 1 axe collector to do 2 damage against him, like this. And I am going to roll everything I have against the troll. So I roll 4 attack dice and 2 defense. Okay, and yeah, let's go. And I rolled 3 bones. Okay, 3 bones, and I have 1 defense, and I have 3 attack. And first things first, I move this up by 1, and he has thick skin, so he will take thick skin 1. He has thick skin 1, so he only takes 2 damage. Great. So he's at 4, and this one's at 5. Okay. So it's round 2 because both of them are stunned. And when they're stunned, you just skip their turn. And they are stunned for the first 2 rounds. So this is the last round that they're stunned. So I'm gonna go roll again 4 attack dice. I'm gonna roll 2 defense, take this out, and roll all of this. And actually, I will throw the axe against him. 2 damage, like that. Okay, so let's go. Boom. Oh, wow. It's not a bad roll. So I have 4 damage, 1 defense, and 1 bone. And this will go up by 1. So he has thick skin, so he only takes 3 damage. So he's at 1. Just one more damage and he's dead. Okay, and I am going to use all of these to... Oh, no, these go here. Use my backup plan ability to get my axe back up to 3. Okay. And that is it. That's my turn. Now we go on to round 3, and these guys are no longer stunned, right? As baddies enter the battle, baddie is stunned for the first 2 rounds. So now we're on the 3rd round, so they're not stunned. So what I'm gonna do is actually something pretty sneaky. No, here I'm gonna stick to the same plan. So I'm gonna roll 2, I roll 1, and deal 2 damage to this dude. So they're both at 1, and I'm gonna target. Who do I want to target first? Actually, maybe it's better to target this one. Yeah, I'm gonna target this one, roll my defense, 2 defense, and this time just 3 attack, because I used 1 dex like that. So let's go. And he has break, which means that any attack die that was used to attack him gets exhausted. So I'm gonna exhaust this one. And he's down, just like that. Just like that. And I get a bone, and I get a defense die right there. And also, I get 1 more. And I'm actually going to use this, and then to use my backup ability to get my axe collector back to 3. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be efficient here with everything I have. So it's this guy's turn. He's gonna come down here. He's gonna roll 2 dice and 1 defense. He inspires no one. And he actually, triggers the inspire, but there's no one. And he deals 3 damage. I take 1, and I take 2 like this. And by the way, I should have upped my body count when I killed the golem. And now it is round 4. And let's finish this. Now, I'm just gonna roll all of this. And that should be enough to kill him. Yeah, that's good enough. I was quite lucky with my stuns. I get 1 progress point, so I'm at 6 progress points. I just need 2 more to fight Gendricks. And I get 2 training points and 1 loot. I'm going to get my loot first. Let's see what it is. It's a skinning knife. Before drawing your next encounter, place a defeated battle from your most recent battle onto this card. Okay, so before drawing your next encounter, place a defeated baddie from your most recent battle onto this card. Any baddie of that type appearing in your next battle are surprised. After battle, return a baddie to the defeated stack. Okay, so this is going to become pretty useful. And I get 2 training points. And I am going to get 1 rage. I'm going to up my rage. And I am going to be a little bit more aggressive by getting a Like a Worm. This is going to be able to put a poison damage on my attacker. So those are my training points. I think that's fine. And now it's the recovery phase. I'm going to heal back up to full. I need 2 HP because I'm at 5. And that's it. So now this one goes like this. And now we're on day 6. What goes around? How unusual. Up ahead, I can make out a group of raiders robbing a lone Molnor trader. Molnor always have amazing goods, usually belonging to others. The original owners of those goods are typically the ones who need rescuing. Seems the boot is on the other foot for a change. Helping a black market trader seems wrong, but I also despise raiders. I could let the dust settle before picking off my stranglers, maximizing my spoils. And yet, it would be nice to have the Molnor owing me for a change. Okay, wow. A lot of loot stuff. Let them deal with the Molnor, then attack. BQ is baddie points. Add a 5-point baddie to top of BQ. Wow. All baddies start with 2 fewer HP. Ooh. Okay. Choice 2, defend him. BQ baddie points. Add a 5-point baddie to top of BQ. Place a 5 HP on a gear lock. Oh, wait, so before drawing your next encounter, place a defeated baddie. Oh, maybe I should have used this. I would have used the skinning knife, but I'm not gonna walk back. I'm just gonna, ignore it. It's fine. Place 4 HP on a gearlock melee position on battle mat trader. Trader is friendly under your control melee unit with 2 move, 2 attack, and takes its turn right after you. To succeed the encounter, trader must survive. Trader must survive. Oh, that's tough. Okay. That's going to be interesting. If successful, remove special encounter Molnor traders from this adventure. Okay, so I actually want to try this. So to succeed the encounter, trader must survive. Well, what's the worst that can happen, right? All that happens is that I lose the encounter. That's it. So I'm actually gonna try it. I'll try it. Okay, I'll try it. So the BQ is 6 day, so 5-point baddie, rating taunt, and this one, and so add a 5-point baddie to the top of the BQ. So this would be the top, and then this would have been the baddie point, first 5-1, yeah, that one would have been here, and then this one would have been 3. Okay, so this one, poison 2, rage 2. So yeah, I think I know where this is going. This is not gonna go well for me. Because he targets 2. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is gonna be a rough one. So I am going to set up the mat. So let me read these for you. So this is the Troll Romper. We've seen this one. Thick Skin 1, Careless, 3 HP, 1 attack. This one, 6 HP, 3 attack, 2 defense, rating and taunt. This one has 2 poison, 2 rage, and 6 HP. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 HP. The trader has 4, right? So place a 4 HP on a gearlock melee position on the battle mat. Trader is a friendly melee unit with 2 attack, 2 defense, and takes its turn right after you. To succeed the encounter, trader must survive. Okay. So I'm gonna put him right at the end over here. So my goal is to kill him, this one, as soon as possible. That's the goal. So I'm gonna roll. I hope I roll not a 3. Just not a 3. Just not a 3, please. It's a 4, yes. Okay, so that means I go first. So I'm gonna try to, and so I'm gonna indicate the traitor with this one right here. He goes right after me. So, 2 move and 2 attack. Oh no, not 2 defense. So he's a 2 move and 2 attack. Okay, so hopefully we can kill him. Kill this one as soon as possible. So my turn, I'm gonna throw the axe against this one, take 2 damage like that, and I'm gonna 1 dex, and I'm gonna target him, roll 4 attack, and oh, by the way, I should have done this. Roll 4 attack and I'm gonna roll, I guess, I think I can manage to roll this one. Yeah, this should be fine. So I'm gonna roll all of this and target him. Let's go. Okay, yay! I killed him. So this one rolled a bone, unfortunately. I'm just gonna put it right there. So I uptick 1, so that's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, enough to take this one out. Okay, great. So he's dead. He goes over here, and the Molnor is no, not the Molnor. So hold on, let me think this through. So yeah, I applied that, so I'm gonna move all this. So the Molnor is gonna go, no, not the Molnor, so it's my, oh, and I get 1 body count, right? Because I killed that one, so that's good, and I think that's the end of my turn. So for this dude, I'm gonna hide here, and I'll explain why I'm doing that. Yep, I'm just gonna hide right there. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want this dude to come like over here or something, so that I can move this one like this, and then this one will eventually go to the closest target, which is this, right? Because if I move here, he necessarily comes this way, right? And then this guy won't be able to target him. Yeah, so this one targets the weakest, this one targets the strongest. So being next to this guy won't be an issue. My priority is going to keeping the Molnar safe. So I'm going to make him hide here so that this one will just target Tantrum later on. Okay, so my move is to move here, and this one's out. So the orc is gonna go. He's going to target me. Raiding, there are no other orcs, so he just has 3 attack, 2 defense, and he can taunt. So he's gonna go, and wow, that's a lot of damage. So first of all, he gets 2 defense and 4 damage. Wow, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I take 4 damage, and this one goes up to 2.0. Okay. This dude is gonna go, and he's gonna go down here. 1, 2, like that. And that's the end of round 1, or it's round 2. And now it's my turn. I'm going to use my body count to heal up to 4. So 3, then 4. I'm currently at 3 HP, so I'm back up to 7. And I'm going to throw the axe against the troll, but he has thick skin, which means he just takes 1 damage. I am going to use like a worm, 3 attack, and 2 defense. And I'm going to target that one. Okay, so I gotta watch out for this. Alright. Oh, so darn. I was hoping that I rolled at least 1 bone, but unfortunately that did not happen. So I get 3 defense. I get also this one, which I'm just gonna use 1 poison. That's fine. And that's 4 damage, so 2, then he loses 2. So that dude is at 4 HP right now. And yeah, he's at 4 HP. So unfortunately, there is no way to bring this back down, so I will break down at the end of the turn. So I'll break down to 1.0, and that's the end of my turn. And I'm going to move the Molnor twice up here, and he's still pretty safe. And now it's the orc's turn, and he's going to roll 2 defense and 3 attack, and he's going to target Tantrum. And he rolled 2 bones, which means he gets a taunt. Like that. And he has 2 defense and 2 attack, meaning he got this one. So because I was hit by the orc, I'm going to use my poison armor ability to put a 1 poison on this thing like that. Okay. And it is the troll's turn. Troll is going to move here. He's going to target me. And he's going to roll 1 attack, and he deals 1 damage. And I just remove 1 defense like that. And now it is round 3. I'm going to target this one because he has taunt. And I will roll 2 defense and 4 attack like so. And that might be able to seal the deal here. So 1 defense, and I get to move up 1, counter there, and 3, 4, 5. So that's 2 damage prevented, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he actually has 1 HP left. He just has 1, but we know that he is going down with the poison die. So there's no need for the traitor to attack him. So that's that. Now I do want to up my axe collector if possible, so that will be my goal. So now it's the trader's turn. Trader is gonna go 1, 2, like this way, and it's this guy's turn, and he's gonna take 1 poison damage, and he is gonna die because of that. Oh, I forgot to put this up here. And now it is the troll's turn, and he's gonna roll, target me, and he rolls a bone, which means he takes a careless damage. And now it is my turn on round 4, and I'm gonna roll everything I have, all of these things. So that's 4 attack, 2 defense. Okay, great. So what I really wanted was to roll this. Because I made an attack roll, I am going to move this up to 4. And before applying any of the damage or anything like that, I am going to apply this into my backup plan, and I will use the backup plan ability to get my axe collector up to 3. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I believe that I can uptick the rage die as soon as I roll the die, and then before applying, obviously. And yeah, so, and I'm gonna attack this dude with 4 damage. He's dead, super dead, and we win. Yeah. So let me just get cleaned up here. I forgot to body count up to 2 because I killed the troll and also this dude, so I should have been at 2 from 0. Okay, so now we go on to the reward phase. So we did successfully complete it. Remove the special encounter Molnir traders, so we don't have that, so that's fine. And we get a troll loot. Okay, this one right here. And we get another loot, so let's see what the loot is. It's a red minotaur. Ignore bone 1 bone when making a training attempt. Do I want this? I don't think I want this. Yeah, this is fine. I don't need it. No, I don't need it. No thanks. And I get 1 progress point. Oh, we just need 1 more progress point to fight Gendricks. And we get 1 training point. And for the training point, I would like maybe 1 more health, or like a kobold. What would be better? Like a kobold sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I will take like a kobold. I like this defensive one. Okay. I think that's it. So we go to the reward phase and the rest phase, and I'm gonna attempt the lockpick. So 2 lever, 3 trip, 5 force. Let's go. Okay. All right. 2 lever. 5 trip. Okay, so do I want to re-roll this, or do I want to convert and beat the lever? I think I want to re-roll it, because then if I do this, it'll exhaust everything, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to roll. Okay, perfect. So 3 lever, and this gets exhausted like that, and therefore I get to place 1 tick there. So now I'm working on 3 trip, 3 trip, 3 trip. Ooh, F. Yeah, no T. If it was a T, that would have been great. So unfortunately, that's the end of my lockpick attempts. And now, do I want to search or... So I am actually going to get rid of this fresh bog meat, throw it out, and look for a better loot. Yeah, so I discard the loot. I don't get to reveal it. I have to roll 6 attack dice. Let's roll some bones. I rolled 1 bone. Okay, at least better than nothing. So multi-tool. During anyone's lockpick attempt, add 1 to an action die result. Okay, hopefully I can use this to open the trove loot. Okay. Now we move on to day 7. Okay, so far, very good. All right, between a rock and a hard place. Scaling back this rock cliff feels oddly different from the last shale I traversed. It exudes a strange warmth. Must just be the altitude. After all, I've been descending all morning. Thankfully, solid footing is not far away. A brief pause on a ledge to survey the valley and relocate the raiders I've been tracking. A quick glance back at the rock behind me reveals the rock looking back at me. Giant pieces of earth break free from the cliff's surface, and suddenly, hollow, burning eyes are staring into my soul. Towering above me is an angry monstrosity, a golden golem. Fight it now. BQ 5 baddie stone golem. So I believe that a stone golem is here. Did I defeat it before? I think I did, right? Stone golem, yeah. So 5-point baddie stone golem. Fight that or lead it to the raiders. You take off the shale like a dire wolf with its tail on fire. A quick glance back tells you the golem is in pursuit. Now to get close enough to those raiders, then hide. Baddie Q is baddie points. Search for 20-point baddie golden golem. During setup, instead of your gear lock, use the golem to fight baddies. While controlling the golem, use its skills, attack, and defense. Using is optional. Baddie is always added to the bottom of BQ. At the end of round 3, your gear lock joins the battle. All remaining baddies, including the golem, now targets you. So the golden golem needs to die. So you get training point. So I'm not gonna go through all the now this looks fun, but I'm not too keen on getting an extra training point and a trove loot, especially considering that I'm almost there. So I'm just gonna fight it now. 5-point baddie stone golem. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just going to choose the first one, and I know that I have the stone golem right here, over here. So let's roll. 5. So what's the plan? So he always rolls 2 shields. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Maybe I should battle Duke out right away. Maybe. Okay. So my goal is going to be throw axes at him as much as possible, but he does have two defense, so I don't know. Okay, so don't really have a super good plan, but my plan is to throw axes at him as much as possible, and hopefully that does something to him. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm gonna start off by throwing 2 axes at him. 1, 2, like that. And you know, I'm just gonna battle him like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5. So what I could do is I could just roll 4 and like a worm, right? I could do that. Or maybe like a kobold, just to be safe. Get no damage. Hold on. Because this can just literally kill him. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna roll everything I have here. Boom. And oh wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 damage. He's dead. He's just dead like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, he's dead. Just one shot the guy. Easy. Alright. Don't get too confident here, but yeah, that was honestly not bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. And yeah, that was good. That was very nice. So now I get to up my body count and I get to go to the reward phase, right? Did I do everything right? I think so. So I get 1 progress point. Yay! We can finally fight Gendricks now. So we get 1 training point. And as for the training point, I think I want 1 more health. Because Gendricks can be quite scary. Let me think. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. I think this is fine. I'm just gonna go for more health, just to be safe. And I get 1 loot, right? Yep. Fortunate discovery. Get a consumable die. Sure. I'll get rid of the skinning knife. Get the fortunate discovery. And I am gonna use this to get the horn, I believe. But does the horn matter against him? I feel like it really doesn't matter. So what I'm gonna do is, this might look crazy, but I'm gonna use this to get my axe collector ability up to 3. I think that would be more useful than having the horn. I don't think the horn matters at all for Gendricks. So that's my reward phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to get 1 more HP. I'm at 8. And let's open the trove chest. So 3 trip. Let's go. 3 trip. No trip. Oh, 3 trip. And it's a plus. So I don't have to exhaust it. Great. So 5 force. And during anyone's long pick attempt, add 1 to an action die result. Okay, hopefully I can use that to trigger the force. Come on, come on. Unfortunately, I don't think this will do it. Nope. I can convert this into a 2F and use this 3 times to go up to 5. Does that work? So multi-tool says 3 uses. During anyone's lock pick attempt, add 1 to any action die result. So if I do convert this into 2F, use it 3 times in a row like that, boom, 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 then this goes into 5 force. I think that actually works. There's nothing prohibiting me from using this only once during an attempt, right? So I'm actually going to use it 3 times to boost up this to 3F. All right. So hopefully that's right. Let's see what the loot is. Reflex powder. Reroll 1 die this turn. Okay, cool. Alright, so that might be useful. So now we know what we're gonna do. So we're on day 8. And we're going against Gendricks. We're gonna go against Gendricks. Statue of Scales. BQ of baddie points. Party of 1, ignore this. Add a 1-point kobold baddie on top of the BQ. Add Gendricks on top of BQ. So we need 1 kobold. Remember fighting kobold. Yeah. And Gendricks. So Gendricks is on top. Kobold's on the bottom. So Gendricks gets a 4 initiative. Kobold gets a 6 initiative. Like that. And Gendricks has 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. And the kobold gets 2. Like that. Like that. So Gendricks has a 9 HP, 4 initiative, 3 attack, 2 defense, and he has his own tyrant die. He has limit, bones, and hardy. He's hardy. That's crazy. And he's ranged, obviously. And tyrant skills, hardy. Any turn Gendricks takes damage, including true damage, total is reduced to 1. Limit. Gendricks target immediately removes a stat die from their gearlock mat for the remainder of this battle. If health or defense stat dice are removed, adjust HP/active defense to reflect new max. Tyrant die. Only roll if an orb is not active. Active orb. Place this die and 4 HP on baddie lane, die roll number, ranged position. If that position is occupied, attempt the next position in the same lane, etc. If all 4 positions in that lane are filled, orb is not activated. While orb is on the mat, for each bones a gearlock rolls, deal 1 damage to that gearlock. Party treats orb as opposing unit. Charred Mander. Gendricks fireballs the weakest kobold baddie for 1 damage. That kobold immediately moves next to the closest opposing unit and deals 1 damage to it. Okay, so that does not seem too bad with what I have set up over here. So first things first, I'm gonna roll my initiative die, and I rolled a 5. Great. So I am going to, I'm actually gonna go over there, and I'm gonna try to take him out on turn 1 with all these abilities. So let me think. Okay, the kobold is gonna go. He has compound and hardy. He rolls 1, and let's see what it is. 1 damage. So he gives me 1 damage. I get 1 tick over there. And now it's my turn. I'm gonna use 1 dex. Oh, before doing that, I'm gonna throw my axe towards him, get 1 damage. And I am, let's just move this out of the way here. And I am, so 1 damage, so I'm gonna use 1 dex to move. I'm gonna roll 2 attack dice, 2 of these, and Maybe like a kobold. Like a kobold, maybe? Yeah, why not? I think rolling a kobold now and preventing 3 damage if possible. Actually, I want to get the like a worm ready. So let's roll this. All right, so we have 2 defense, 1 bone, 1 damage, which is enough to kill him. That's the most important part. He needs to die. And put this there, this there, this there. And we have this, which I think I'm satisfied with. Oh, I also need to uptick this to 1.4. And that's everything. And now it's Gendricks' turn. He's going to roll 3 attack dice, 2 defense dice, and his tyrant dice. Boom. Okay, so he rolled a bone. Oh, geesh. Okay. Because he rolled a bone, and I'm going to decrease my attack dice. And now I have only 3, which is fine. And he has a 2 defense like that. And he did 3 damage to me. I get rid of 2. I move up to 3 like that. 1.6. And I take 1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 6 health now. And when I killed the kobold, I should have increased this to 4. And this charred mander, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna charred mander doesn't matter. So I'm gonna put this over here. And now it's round 2. I'm gonna go right here. Oh, I'm actually gonna throw the axe once. Towards him. So he gets these 2 out. And yeah, I have this here. And I am going to roll. So I moved 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually gonna just roll 2 attack die like a kobold and 2 defense. All right, like that. And I get 2 bones here. I get to deal 1 damage to him like that. And I get 2 defense like that. And I get like a kobold. Okay, so because I attacked him, I get to move this up to 1.8. And I am going to activate this into this new one right here. And that's the end. And it's Gendricks' turn. He gets to roll 3 attack and his 2 defense tyrant die. Boom. So he rolled, wow, 5 attack. So thankfully I have hardy. So I use, so I have hardy. So 2 damage. And I should have taken 3, but I only take 1 due to hardy. Like that. And he is adjacent to me, so he gets 1 poison. So that gets exhausted. And because I took 1 damage, I get to move this up 1 track like that. And he gets 1 defense, and he rolled 2. So this one's ranged, right? On the ranged position. So whenever I roll a bone, I take 1 damage. So like that, and he rolled a bone, so I have to remove, maybe I'll remove 1 dex? No, not dex. Maybe I'll just remove, maybe 1 health. I'll just go down to 7, max 7. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health. Gendricks has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has 8. And yeah, he has 8. All right, we're on round 3. It's my turn. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 5. So my hardy is gone. I have... yeah, I want to roll 3 attack. And I guess just 2 defense, right? That's all I can do. Yep. Like that. Okay, so no bones, thankfully. And 2 defense, just like that. And which means, and he takes 1 damage. He has hardy, so 3 damage, but because of hardy, only 1, like that. And I get to improve this by 1 track, so I think I'm gonna use this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 health. This heals me for 2, so I'm at 7. And which means I get this one back into track 1. Yep, and that's it. So I get to... no, so it's Gendricks' turn. He takes 1 poison damage. Like that. And he rolls 3 attack and 2 defense. And where's his tyrant die? Oh, he can't roll his tyrant die because it's on the orb. So let's go. He rolled 2 bones. I believe that it only triggers just once. Let me just double check. Yeah, it says Gendricks' target immediately removes a stat die from their gearlock mat. Yeah, it just says Gendricks' target removes a stat die. So I'm just going to treat it as it just reducing my dex or something like that to 1. So I'm going to, yeah, even though you roll 2, I think it just works once. So I'm going to treat it like that and reduce my dex to 1. And he gets 1 defense. He dealt 2 damage, but I had 2 defense. And it's my turn. On round 4, I'm gonna go and roll 2 defense and 3 attack against Gendricks. Okay, and no bones again. That's great. So 2 defense and 1 damage. He has hardy. He gets rid of the defense. And it's, I get 1 point over here. And he gets, now it's his turn. He gets 3 attack, 2 defense. And he rolled 4. Wow. Ouch. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 2 more. 1, 2. So I'm at 5. And Gendricks gets 3 defense. Okay, so it's my turn. I am... oh, and I'm supposed to increase this up to 1.6, which I'm gonna... Yeah, so let's go to my turn, round 5. I am going to use the Zephyr seeds. Heal for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm at 7. And I am going to roll 3 attack and 2 defense. 3 attack, 2 defense. Yep, against Gendricks. And I rolled 2 bones. Oh no. Which means I take 2 damage. 1, 2. I want to apply the damage first before putting this up. And 3. I just want to apply 1 damage on this so that he's at he doesn't roll any other dice over there. So there we go. So, and I guess I have to, and I guess this is now, because I took 2 damage, it goes up to 2.0, and I'm just gonna let it roll. So I'm gonna go to 1.0. That is fine. And now it is Gendricks' turn. He just rolls 3, right? Yeah. And he rolls 3 damage. So 1, 2. And I take 1 like this. And he rolled a bone. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move 1 defense. I'll remove 1 defense. Yep. That's fine. So it's now we're on fatigue round. So on fatigue round, everyone takes 1 damage like this. 1, 1, 1. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. So 3. So what I want to do is, before doing anything, I want to use my body count to heal 4, which means I'll get 3 plus 1 more, 4. So I'm at 7 HP. And my goal is to now attack Gendricks and roll 1 defense die. 3 attack, 1 defense. Okay. Now this is at 1.0, right? Okay, let's go. So I rolled great. So 1 defense. I do 1 damage to him. This is going very well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, I got 1 over there. And now it is Gendricks' turn. He's gonna go. He's gonna roll 3 attack, 2 defense. He's gonna roll. Ooh, okay, so he gets 2 shields. He rolled 4 damage, so 1, and then 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's at 1, 2, 3 health. Okay, and yeah, hold on. And then because I lost 3, this one goes to 1.8. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So it is my turn. Yeah. So new round, everyone takes 1 damage, like so. Like this. And Gendricks is there. I'm over here. So he's at 2. I'm at 1, 2, 3 health. I'm at 3 health. I am going to... Ooh, this is tough. Okay. I'm going to roll. Yep, I'm going to roll 3 and 1 defense. Is it worth rolling a defense? I don't know. Maybe it is. Yep, I'm just going to roll it. Hopefully it works out. Come on. Ooh, nice. Okay, so 2 defense. So this one's going to overload to 2.0. And I dealt 1 damage to him because he's hardy. Boom. Now Gendricks has 1 HP left. And I'm going to use my backup plan to heal back up to 4, was it? Or 5? Yeah, I'm going to heal 4 HP. A lot of healing this game. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 7. And that's going to be it. So I break down to 1.0. I have two of that. And it's Gendricks' turn. He's going to go. He's going to roll these. And he rolls 3 damage. So I take 2. This one goes to 1.2 because I'm going to lose 1 health. And he gets 1 of this, and he gets to apply that, and I'm just going to lose 1 HP like so. I'm at 6. I'm at full HP then. Yeah, and then that ends the round. Everyone takes fatigue damage. And Gendricks, his last remaining HP is gone. Wow, okay. That was a long game, pretty exhausting, but at the end of the day, I was able to take him down. Very satisfied how that worked out. Thank you so much for watching my video until the very end. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you have a very good day and happy solo gaming.